Low clouds yet again hanging out with us. We are dealing with some patchy fog and areas of drizzle. We had some drizzle here in Salinas earlier this morning, so those low clouds squeezing out a little bit of moisture. That's going to change though as we head into the week. Now we're not going to see much change today. We will see maybe a little bit more sunshine around the coast, but it's going to be mainly to the north around Santa Cruz. What we have though is this trough that's going to start to dig down into our area. This was the ridge, that very dominating ridge that was taking over last week. That has moved off clear to the east of us, and that's making room for this trough here. So this will continue to dig down into our area. And what this is going to do is destabilize our marine layer as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and pretty much the latter part of the week. That means our coastal locations will actually start to see more sunshine, fewer low clouds in the area, which means we're going to see temperatures slightly warming up. This is a different story inland though. Once this trough starts to dig down into our area, we're going to start to see temperatures fall into those upper 60s to low 70s. We were in those 80s and 90s last week, even saw some 90s yesterday. We're actually going to start to see that cool down happening inland today. And we're going to continue to see that occur as we head into Friday. This trough will start to move off to the east and we'll have kind of more of a zonal flow here, which means we're not going to see much fluctuation of our temperatures over the weekend. So the start of your Memorial weekend, we will see slightly warmer temperatures Saturday into Sunday, but they'll be very seasonable as we head into Sunday, and then much of the same as we head into Monday. Today, we are going to see those low clouds. I do think they'll be kind of slow to clear once again for those inland locations, but around 10 a.m. we will start to see mostly sunny skies for most of our inland locations, and then mostly cloudy conditions still around the coast. I do still think, even though this model's not showing it, we will still see some clearing up in the Santa Cruz area, but most other locations around the coast will continue to see those low clouds throughout the afternoon, very much like what we've been seeing throughout the weekend. With that said, I do think we could see some of that sun kind of break through some of the clouds just a little bit. Those low clouds will continue to build back into the Salinas Valley, the Hollister area, Santa Clara Valley as we head into the overnight hours, and we'll be waking up to those gray skies yet again tomorrow morning. Temperatures for you today, we're going to see temperatures in those upper 60s for the north side of the bay, 68 for Santa Cruz, a little bit warmer up in the San Lorenzo Valley there in those mid to upper 70s, 71 for Bonnie Doon, a little bit cooler at Davenport at 62. And again, north side of the bay will be slightly warmer in those mid 60s, but as we head south, we start to see those low 60s appear, 68 for Salinas. We're going to see those low 70s for San Juan Bautista, mid 70s for Hollister, still see some 80s though for the Santa Clara Valley. And as we head to the Monterey Peninsula, yep, you guessed it, still going to be the cool spot for you today though. We will be slightly warmer than we were this time yesterday. We're going to see those low 60s up into Pacific Grove, and then even some upper 50s still for Pebble Beach. And up and down the Salinas Valley, this is where we're going to see some of our warmest temperatures with those low 70s gradually warming up into King City into those 77s. And then where we were seeing those 90s yesterday, we're actually going to dip down into those upper 80s. Real quickly, here's your 7-day forecast. You're going to see sunnier skies as we head into Thursday, and that is all thanks to that trough warming up our coastal locations. Different story inland though. We are actually going to see those temperatures fall into those upper 60s to low 70s. By the time the weekend rolls around though, we'll start to warm back up again just in time for Memorial weekend.